Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. I'm Sarah Jane. This is Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls on Gift of Healing TV. And our topic for this little program is the freeing energy of no. What's your immediate reaction when you hear no? Your immediate reaction, if it isn't already, should be thank you. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for not wasting my time or yours. Thank you for letting me go off in another direction. Thank you, I know I've got to turn round and there's going to be another door opening for me somewhere. N-O, new opportunity or next opportunity. It is the greatest gift that someone can give you. But think about it. When somebody asks you for something, and you really want to say no, do you? The freedom when you actually are honest in saying no to both of you, the receiver and the giver of that no. It may not be very popular to start with, but long term, you will both be grateful for the honesty. There have been several little sayings. I haven't looked at these actually since I started writing them down, so I'm not sure how they're going to come out, in which order. I haven't set an order for this, but learn to say no without explaining yourself. You don't have to give an excuse, an explanation of why. It doesn't matter. The answer's still no. So don't. And if they say, well, why? The answer's just no. It doesn't matter why it's no. It's no. And I really wish you all the very best of luck, but not with me. There may be somebody else who's actually better able to help them in a different way. It may be they're not meant to be doing it anyway. And when you say yes, when you mean no, you are holding both of you back. So learn to say no. And whether this is necessarily relevant to know, but an end is only a beginning in disguise. Craig and I think that's meant to be a Bloomsbury, something like that. I apologize, I can't read my own writing, as per usual. It's written on a tiny little piece of paper. But that's just it. It isn't about seeing the no as being something negative. It's about saying, okay, there's something better out there. So think about your life, what's right for you. And when you hear no, be grateful for no. Be grateful for a yes, but be grateful for a very honest no. And say to people, yeah, please, say no if you mean no. Now, I know some people's reaction will be, don't say that to me. That's not very fair. That's not very thoughtful, But you know what? If you've got people who are always saying yes and then either do things begrudgingly or they then let you down time and time again, if they're constantly letting you down, then think about whether they're the people you should be asking. Because they're the people who aren't being honest to you. And it's just like, please be honest. I'd rather you being honest. By all means, take 24 hours to think about it, but be honest with me. You've got to say no to the things that don't honor you. No to the things that don't bring you joy. And you don't have to explain your no. Linaya Van Sant, I apologize, but obviously then they're names that not in my own language, if you like, not used to pronouncing them. So I do apologize, but that's not from me. But that's just it. That's what life is about. It is so freeing. It is so empowering to hear no. And if people are honest enough with you to hear it, whether you're saying it or whether you're hearing it, when people are honest enough to be say it at the outset, then they have time and you have time for what can replace it, be put in its place, if anything. There are some things that you may be let down at the last minute, but that will be due to circumstances. Those things happen. Circumstances outside of people's control. I know I promised and I had every intention of, but I am really sorry. Something has cropped up. I really can't do it. Those things happen. Yes, but it's those people who say yes when they mean no and have no intention of doing anything with it. Learn how to say no. Don't let your mouth overload your back. Jim Rohn. And it is so true. And I don't know about the saying yes and no bit. My mouth goes off and think somebody says something, something's going on. And I say, oh, how about, and I think afterwards, why did I say that? But having said it, made the suggestion, I will honor it. I've just got to learn to keep my mouth shut. And I think we all do at times. We have to learn to think before we speak. But, you know, I will, in those cases, I will always honor. I will always honor. If I say yes, I will honor. But I'm learning to say no. And it can be very difficult to say no. But when you learn to say no, you give other people permission to do exactly the same. To honor themselves. So learn to say no. And to keep your mouth shut. Oh, the times I have done things and said things and I've thought, why did I say that? I was saying yes to everyone, making suggestions to others. Always delighted when they say no, but they usually say yes. Learn to be kind to you. Learn to honor yourself. Learn to enjoy your life. And you are empowering others as well as yourself when you learn to say that. By all means, say yes when you mean yes. That is absolutely essential. That is really important. But learn to say no and to know that that no is empowering to everybody involved. Please feel free if you have any queries, questions, comments you wish to make. You can do that under the video once it's on YouTube. And if you're watching it on YouTube, then you can do that under the video because it's right there below you. If you want to send an email to me, it's giftofhealingtv@gmail.com. Do go to the website. You'll find lots of other thoughtful nuggets and pearls on our Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls page, giftofhealingtv.com. And if you've got any suggestions for any topic you'd like us to cover, whether it's myself, whether it's me with somebody else, just ask. You don't ask, don't get. And unless it's something I turn around and think, I don't want to tackle that, I'm likely to say yes, because all of these are a really good reminder to me as well as to everybody else. So maybe these are just nudges. You may not like everything I've said, but good. That's fine. You are totally allowed to have your own thoughts on these things. That's really important, that you have your own thoughts. It's not about having my thoughts. It's about having your own. Next week, another thoughtful nuggets and pearls, self-preservation. And I know we've got some other bits and pieces coming up too in March. Next Life Mastery series is coming up middle of March. And there's going to be an interview with, there's going to be a meditation, and there's going to be another thoughtful nuggets and pearls and an interview next month. That's the way things are going at the moment. So do check out the website. Do check out all the other events and summits and things that are going on at the moment. There are loads of them, especially next week. Do check out what else we're sharing for other people as well. Thank you. Love, peace, and light to you all. Namaste.